I got something today, and it actually arrived while I was at work, and this was like super early in the morning shift, so I get home and sleep. But I'm gonna unbox it because it's very interesting. This is the weirdest packaging that I've ever seen, but hey, it's here. This is the Analogue 3D. And it's got pretty shiny shrink wrap. But let's open it. Trying something a little new. I have this small little extra desk thing that I got from my sister, but I figured this is a good place to do like unboxing and overhead type things. So we're gonna try to be very careful and not shake the camera too much or, damage the actual box that this came in. And you might say, why are you using that knife then? Shut up. Now, as you can see, possibly, it does specify that this is the black one. There are two colors as of filming this, black and white. I opted for the black one because I think it matches the aesthetic of the N64 a little bit better. And the one that I have is the gray. Charcoal gray, I think is what it's called officially, but that's what I got. So I figured this one would match it better. I do want to note that I did pay for everything out of pocket. I'm not like a reviewer or industry insider or anything like that. I'm just a guy who likes video games. So it's powered by what looks like a USB-C cable. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you've watched a million different reviews with probably higher production values. Oh, this isn't even a C cable, this is an HDMI. Interesting. Put that to the side. Is this the power cable then? It's gotta be, right? Yep. And now we have the console itself. It actually matches the design of the N64 beautifully, which is kind of one of the things that made me want to like get it, because I like the N64 a lot. The only thing I'm not overly fond of is the fact that this is not like switch on, switch off. It's push it and it's kind of a button press and not, I don't know how to describe it. It's not a switch. It feels more like a flick it and it's on. But that's fine. Now, it does not come with any controllers. And while I do have plenty of controllers for the N64, it's definitely meant for this. So I bought this. We're gonna open this too and get this all set up. Okay, slide on it. They really went all in on the presentation on these things, which is actually really appreciated because my a-hole delivery driver just chucked the box. Okay, so this charges also by USB-C. All right, that's easy to work with. I have plenty of those now. And here's the controller. It feels pretty good. The buttons feel alright. I guess playing with it is really the important thing, but I do like the feel of it, and it's wireless. The only, I have watched a couple of reviews, and I do know that people were saying that the only wireless controller that works natively is this one, which is fine. But I hope they do add compatibility for other things. But let's go set it up. Unfortunately, this does mean I have to disconnect my actual N64, but that's fine. Oh, that's beautiful. Press A to continue. Where's my controller? My controller's over here. Oh, it gives you instructions on syncing the controller. That's nice. Let me do that real quick. So I followed the instructions, and it paired near immediately, and it vibrated it when it paired. And the little LED on slot 1 lit up. Hell yeah. Alright, let's press A to continue. Place the thing in an open area, okay? That is long, and I'm not reading that right now. We're gonna skip that for now. Multiplayer, as it was meant to be. In-game menu can be a little heart button. Cycle display mode, heart button plus a D-pad button. Select rumble or transfer pack, minus, okay? Jump to insert a cartridge, press B. Okay, cool. Unknown cartridge, that's concerning. Included in the box is a little cartridge cleaning pad thing. I'm gonna use that on this cartridge. Another unknown cartridge, okay, cool. There we go, was that so hard? I don't think that was that hard. It shouldn't have been, at least.
It's me, Mario! Hello!
Before we could play, there is one thing I forgot, and that's configure the settings. There's a lot of different settings that this comes with. I'm not super techie, but I want clean. I like clean. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's just me. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, we struggling. Why are we struggling?
It's me, Mario!
Here we go.
Hello!
I love it. That's the wrong button. Alright. That was a little loud, but that's okay. Let's play around and see what we can do. Alright, cool. If I'm able to do that, I could do basically anything with this controller. Because that is something I regularly struggle with. Alright. So I've gone and gotten 5.5 more games, and we're gonna try them one by one. We'll do that half game last, so you'll see what I mean later. 2 of these games are imports as well, because I wanted to show the region freeness. But next up, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So here's a little unfortunate thing about this. There's no way to set display settings except on a game-by-game basis. So I'm gonna have to sit here and clean it up every time. So if you've been following me for a long time, you'll probably know that I did a 100% Let's Play over on the Let's Play channel. And this is the file from that. Although there is one thing that I didn't do. So technically it's not 100%. So let's go do that real quick. But if we grab Epona and head on over to the ranch, we can go talk to Malin anytime after we rescue the ranch and Epona. Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet. Really? Link? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do. I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it, but peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Link. Epona looks great. It looks like you were able to tame her, too. How about trying your skill with Epona on an obstacle course? I'll time you for 2 laps. It's pretty challenging. If you miss jumping a fence in the proper order, you'll fail. How about it? Do you want to try? Let's do it. Current record is 50 seconds. First, try to beat the record. Alright, let's get started.
2 hours later.
There we go. Alright, that only took half an hour. Maybe 40 minutes. You did it! 49 seconds is the new course record. I have to give you a present to commemorate your new record. The present is a little too heavy to give to you here, so I'll have it delivered to your house. Bet you can't wait to see it. Alright. So, what does that mean? It means go to Kokiri Forest. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. It means go to Kokiri Forest, to Link's house. I'll meet you there. Now, you can actually do this before you beat the Forest Temple, but it doesn't actually give you anything, so I never did it during the Let's Play. But if we go inside Link's house, get in there. Link has a cow. Next up, we have Mario Kart 64. So here's the fun thing about the Analogue 3D. You can press select, and you can switch between the controller pack and the rumble pack. Which, for a game like this, where you need the controller pack, hello? It's supposed to just work. Updating the OS is as simple as putting the update file from their website onto the root of the SD card that comes included in it, with it. After we turn it back on, it updates automatically. I'll meet you back here in a few minutes. Alright, we're back in business. Alright, there is one thing I want to... Oh. How do I turn this on again? There we go. Alright, let's try this again, hopefully this time without any issues. Do we have a controller pack finally? Yes! Okay, so the 1.0 might have issues with controller packs. Good to know. But, let's do a time trial real quick. We'll keep it simple, we'll do Luigi Raceway. Oh, look at that, the screen works, which is a problem some emulators have had over the years. And you know, I'm not an expert in any of these games, but the fact that I can play pretty well for the first time, considering it's the first time I've played in years, I feel like it's pretty good. I do wish that it did support the data pack off rip, but you know, what can you do, right? Next up, we have the first of our 2 import games, Super Smash Brothers. Specifically the Japanese version. I didn't know this game supported the Rumble Pack. That's interesting, and I should have done the thing. Alright, let's do a quick versus match. We'll do stock 3 versus start. Bring in my good old trusty. And I'll set the level... Level 6 sounds fine. I'm getting my ass beat by a fucking CPU, dude. Alright, that could have been better. But the fact that I was able to still win despite having not played this version in God knows how long, I think I did okay. And now for the other import, a little game a couple of friends of mine know, called Chameleon Twist. Now, I've never played this game before, so I have no idea what I'm in for here. Is there any system? No? Yeah? I don't actually know what I'm doing. As I said before, I've never played this game before. Actually knowing what I'm doing in one of these games makes too much sense. It looks like you start the game with whatever abilities I had in that other file. So that's fine. Okay, I get it now. That's neat. I have a few games that I've never actually played before. This is one of them. Much to my friends', chagrin, because they really liked this game as kids and really want me to play it, and I have not gotten to it. This is definitely something I should probably try to find an English version of. But we're gonna move on to something else. And now the final game that I want to mess around with today is Pokemon Stadium 2. And now in addition to that, I want to test whether you can play stuff on the Game Boy Tower. So I can grab my copy of Silver, and we're gonna see. The good news is it did recognize the transfer pack immediately. So now let's pop in Silver. I don't think I have a save file on here, but that should be fine. There's a problem with the thing. Okay. Save file not found. That's progress. And I accidentally caused it to cut off. Oh no, what did I do? Let's go to the Game Boy Tower. And there's our Pokemon Silver. Okay, cool. I don't know if this is a problem with the analog or a problem with my transfer pack or my copy of the game, but I'm gonna say we're done with the Game Boy Tower for now. Oh, are we a coin flip? Okay, whatever. He's defeated. good shit. Unfortunately, I really went 2 for 2 on the fire types. Alright, whatever, dude. What was the third one? Oh, I brought Cyndaquil. Okay, we're good. You know what? Yeah, let's just switch now. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. That's not waking up, Cyndaquil. Yeah, I completely outpace you in damage. So, prepare to die. So that was the Analogue 3D, and I have plenty more games to play. So I'm gonna have a fun night. Like I said, I paid for all of this out of pocket, so this is not like sponsored or anything, but it is a product that I've been very excited for since its announcement, but especially when the pre-orders went up last year. So I'm gonna go play some more games. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you had yourself a damn good one, and I will see you next time, whenever that is.